is this, folks? Look at that thing. Gorgeous, eh? So this is another guitar from the Alan Eden Company, kind of like those Riversides and Sepulvedas I've been showing you on recent videos. And I'm increasingly becoming confused about how there's no buzz or noise about Alan Eden's offerings in the budget guitar market. I mean, I think from evidence that I've seen, they should be up there with ERT, IYV, Agile, you name it. I'm not sure if it's their marketing or if they're a smaller company and just don't have the reach, but all the guitars I get from them, to varying degrees of success, have been really good bargains. So I had the 1987 neck-through model that they've since discontinued. That was really excellent, came with a case. I've had those Riverside Sepulveda models, which are more entry level, but with a setup are really good guitars. And now this is their Southbound Volume 2, or version 2, V2. So they must have gone through a couple of runs of this and upgraded it. And this is their Les Paul model, which is still available. Surprisingly, Fender went after their Fender-shaped guitars, but Gibson's left them alone, it's usually the other way around, isn't it? But this is a really nice curly maple top, natural finish with gold hardware, black and gold hardware, ebony fretboard with abalone fret marks, including that first fret, which annoys some of you. There's the very non-Gibson-esque headstock. Normative gold keys, but they hold tune really well. The guitar came with a fantastic setup, actually. String height's great, pickup height's great, playing action, fret ends, everything checks out. It's really nicely done. The one thing that does kind of annoy me a little bit is they bound it with that cowrie shell style bounding all the way around, including the fretboard and the headstock, which, I mean, it's subtle enough. I'll get used to it, but I would have preferred a more plainer binding than that. It's a bit blingy for me, but I'm getting used to it. Yeah, it's a really, really superb guitar. This sells for around $429 or something like that, $449, and you get a really nice shaped alligator style, faux alligator probably, gig bag or case, hard shell case. And Alan Eden's known for their cases, so they make really good cases, but the fact that they include that with this makes it even better value. I think this is up there with some of the Agile models I've seen, Wolf, all-in-one. It's more in that 3 to 5, not the, let's say, 150 to 3 entry-level Les Paul that you see with Licks Pro and IYV and some of the other models. This is more up there with that 3 to 5. And you know, even Epiphone Les Paul copies are getting in the $600-700 range. So you can pay quite a lot for a non-Gibson Les Paul copy these days. So these are in the $400 range with the hard shell case. So they're not exactly rivaling those really cheap sub $250 models that I've been showing on this channel, but I think that they are higher quality. Certainly a close look up, I see less issues with quality control. I see a very, very clean presentation with the finish. With a lot of those $200, $150 guitars, when you get close up to them, you do see flaws, but this is really superb. The finish is excellent. The parts look really good. The pickups sound very responsive. For instance, this is the middle pickup I started playing on. If I go up, and then the treble, you start getting some bite. A little overdrive. So they're pretty responsive pickups. Like I said, the board is ebony, which is becoming rarer in this price range. That's really nice. It's got some heft to it, as most Les Paul models do. I'm not sure how deep this maple cap is because of the thick binding on it. I can't really tell. but it is really, really well done. And the parts, particularly the knobs, seem to be slightly higher grade than some of the other cheaper Les Paul copies that I've looked at recently. I'm sure people will mod these, but I think that the parts that they come with are really good. And Alan Eden is kind of a part shop, a bit like Guitar Fetish, so you can even buy one of these and buy your upgrade pickups and parts, probably even all in one stop. And I'm sure a lot of people do it that way. Again, I'm really impressed with these guitars from Alan Eden. They seem to be a smaller company, maybe not quite the advertising arm that some of these other companies have, and the fact they don't sell on Amazon and rarely on eBay probably hurts them as well, because they're just more direct from their website. But they're well worth checking out. And like I said, this one's available right now from their website in the natural and the sunburst. I told them I will always prefer a natural finish over a sunburst, but everybody's different. And as I said, I've got pretty good guitars from them, often with really good cases, and I feel like they deserve a little bit more recognition. And I seem to be one of the only channels, independent channels. They do have artists that they endorse that do videos on their YouTube channel. But as far as people reviewing their guitars on independent channels, I don't see too many. So I'm glad to, at least put the word out on this channel here. And, either you can get one of those discontinued guitars, or you can go and buy one of these direct, or maybe even find one on the used market. But yeah, I like it a lot. I think I'm going to keep this one. I think it's really, really nice. It's very, very clean. Feels really good to play. Like I said, the electronics feel pretty decent. I mean, in time, you might play this and decide to drop other pickups in it. But I think right off the bat, when you get one of these, you'll just play it for a while and live with the pickups that are in it, and kind of let them, percolate on you until you make that decision. I'm not one of these people who likes to switch pickups right away. I like to play guitars as they are, and see what they're like, what they come with, how they respond, how they play, before tearing them to pieces and doing stuff like that. So I'm going to enjoy this one, but I just thought to show it to you since it came in recently, and I haven't done much to it, and it plays absolutely perfect. And I love the case it comes with as well. So this is the Alan Eden Southbound V2 Les Paul copy. You can get it from the Alan Eden website. Yeah, looks and sounds great. All right, folks. See you on the next one.